Now, this one is from January 3rd at 9:43 p.m. This one's a little long, so basically I'm going to sum it up that it's about my 2 bad blind dates mixed in with a bunch of other stuff. So I'm just going to cover the blind dates part, but for those who actually have the book, I will be starting with bad date number 2 on page 24. And off to date number 2. Let's see what's behind this door. Yeah, 2 dates in one night. None of these guys are meeting my kid or coming to my house. So if one were actually worth a damn, I could move on to the next and weigh my options later. I do not have the luxury of time here, people. They're dates. I'm not sleeping with them for Christ's sake. Don't judge me. Or judge me, but I don't care. Anywho, back to date number 2, who, like me, also did not know how to get to the Prime at tons of bars in one place, which baffled my sister and her fiance who own a bar down there. Sorry, we're not all party animal alcoholics or bar owners. Here's how all that went for me. Well, okay, have a good night, he says with a big smile on his face and not a thought in his head. Yep, you too. Bye. Darting for the door. Scratch that. More like jumping hurdles to get out of the bar. Can I call you sometime? He begs. Frozen in my tracks, I turn around sighing. Sure. The most defeated look on my face and rounded, hunched over shoulders. Okay, I'll call you, as he sees hearts floating around my head and hears wedding bells. Fabulous, as I turn slowly and hang my head in shame of not getting out of that future problematic situation. Again, in Alice's cruel reality, this is what I should have had go down. Well, okay, have a good night, with a smile on his face, and then I knife him in the throat. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? But, really, I should have. Oh, I will now, I snap back. Can I call you sometime? He begs. Actually, I'm astounded that you can work a phone, let alone how you managed to get here without confusing the brake and gas pedals and hurling yourself into the river. Just tell me, for my sanity and safety, that you'll wait until I'm at least safely home before you get on the road again. What do you mean? He asks as he feels his little heart breaking. That right there. The fact that you're too dumb to grasp anything more than what Sesame Street has taught you. Here's something for you. Today's letter is N. N for never talk to me again. For the fear that I'll get stupider. Too late. Damn. Exit stage left. Or right. Or whatever gets me out faster. I'll break through the wall cartoon style if I have to. So, being as how I have no initial tact or feelings, I need some sort of reason to spew my evil into someone's life. I mean, them simply liking me doesn't feel, well, applicable. I just stupidly hang my head in shame, fight back the tears of failure and hostile feelings, and give them my number while cursing the gods. After that loss, I just magically become too busy or develop a fictitious boyfriend. Well, I mean, he's real. His name is Fred. We're just not really dating. The man is real, just the relationship is fake. It's not weird. I mean, not if you're a part of it anyway. It's fun. I mean, making up all these fake inside jokes and planning all these fun fake things that we don't actually do. It's a good fake time. Thus, from talking extensively about all of the horrid dates and poor failed pickups, I have henceforth decided to start writing a dating book, because it baffled me that these men were well in their 20s and thought that what they had with me was a good time, and couldn't figure out that I was secretly thinking of 20 different ways to end my life throughout each date. I would throw dating them up there with the act of torture to be inflicted upon those hauled up at Guantanamo. I mean, hell, if our dates ended in group suicide, I would have said it could have passed for a good time. But, damn, no Kool-Aid this time. I mean, the first one bought me a beer. A beer! If you know me, or even know how to date a girl, you don't randomly head to the bar and pick her up a Bud Light and think that's okay. You may hope for it, but I wouldn't advise it. Hello, I'm an Amaretto Stone Sour or Alabama Slammer kind of girl. If he could have brought me a daiquiri or a margarita, which would have been closer to being right, but still wrong. Point is, ask, morons. Ask. I know there are beer girls out there, but I ain't one. And if you know what's good for you, you won't randomly guess. I've decided, after talking to many other clueless people whom I work with about dating, that I'd lend a hand to the male gender and drop some proverbial knowledge in their general direction so that girls wouldn't have to be put through the same misery that I was. See, I can be nice sometimes. Just never when people want me to be, nor how they want me to be. But take it out or get out of Dodge. It doesn't happen often.